Hello everybody, this is Chris from the Urban Prepping Guys. Today I'm going to do a quick video on how to make your own whipped laundry detergent. So first things first, the list of ingredients and equipment you will need. You will need a bar of laundry soap, Felt Naphtha or Zote are the two big ones. They're approximately $1 a piece per bar. You're going to use the entire bar. You can also use homemade soap. Like cold process soaps you'll buy in like designer stores or at your farmer's market. They tend to be a little more expensive though, so I usually don't use them. With the bar, you want to grate it. Ordinary box grater will work fine. Not a big deal. The other ingredients for the soap you will need is washing soda. You need about a cup of that. You need borax, and again another cup. And both of these boxes are about $6 to $7 depending where you buy them from. So other equipment we will need is a pot for water. I have 4 cups in here. Just heating up till it gets to about a simmer. And then I'll start mixing the soap in. When everything's mixed together, which I will show you in a moment, we need 2 mason jars to fit the liquid. And then eventually, after it cools more, I will blend it all up to make the whipped consistency. So, and more into that as the video goes on. I'm going to start dumping this in now. We got to the right temperature. Waste a little time and then you stir. It can get fragrant in here. I have all the windows open, you cannot see. And then through the magic of editing, I will turn this fan on, but the camera will not be rolling then. And I will bring you guys back when we are ready for that step. Alright, so I'm back. Show what we got. Try to spill any of it on your counter here. But yeah, you definitely want to, don't put the heat up too high. I don't know if you see that burner. Keep it low. The higher you have the heat, the more this is going to foam up. You might also be asking why I didn't use the stick blender that I showed earlier to stir this. Because again, the faster you start, the more bubbles. So you're just trying to minimize the foam so you don't have an overflow. I measured out a cup of the washing soda and a cup of the borax. And then I'm just going to dump it in here and continue to stir until this is dissolved. And just keep it slow. You can turn off the heat for this part. Heat's not necessary at this point. And you will feel it when everything's dissolved as you're stirring with the spoon. But you feel it's kind of like grainy, I guess would be the term. And once it feels smooth, like you're not scraping anything off the bottom, at that point, it is pretty much good to go. Try to make it as even as you can. Which I'm doing a terrible job with. Alright, at which point we're going to top off with a little bit of water. Just go to gets to the neck. Okay, and then step 3. When you let these cool, you will see the layers separate, like the water, the soap, and the fat and all. At which point, once it's cool and separated, you will get the blender in there and do your thing. If you have a traditional blender, mine does not do it, but some of the bases will come off with the blade. And these are wide mouth jars, but if you get regular mouth jars, they're a little smaller. They'll screw right into the blade, and you can just blend it on your actual blender if you have that option available to you. Otherwise, you can use a stick blender. And yeah, so I'll see you in roughly 2 or so hours until it cools. Okay, so part 3. It's been a few hours. It's still warm, but you know, touchable. You can hold it up to hot. Here is how it separates. See the water, and then like the soap and all is on top. Just when I started to mix, and then you know it's whipped, and that's about it. Couple notes. Let my hand real quick with the towel. Play around with the all the recipes online are different. Like I said, just Google it. The one I follow is 1 bar of soap. And then 1 cup of each, the borax and the washing soda. You can wait till it cools. I know I did it when it was mainly hot. So, but if you're worried about safety, you can let it cool more. And that's really about it. It's simpler. The dried stuff is what Rich uses. He likes it better. It is easier to make. It's less steps. Basically, it's the same 3 ingredients. But you're going to want to shred the soap. And then he puts it in a food processor to blend it to make it really small, because you want all the particles to be about the same size, or it ends up settling. So, yeah, that's about it. I want to finish mixing this one up. It can get a little messy this way. You just gotta be careful. And that's about it. Definitely take your time with this part. You don't want to burn out your motor. But that's about it. And please check us out, urbanpreppingguys.com. We do a weekly audio podcast as well. We're on iTunes and Stitcher. And then, of course, you found us on YouTube. So, until next time.